EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. But today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitors' sideline, there's Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. Across from him, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Cleveland. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And when he came out of college, we all knew he had the chance to be one of the better quarterbacks in the league. He got there in short fashion and elevates everyone around him. Led the league in passing last year with nearly 5,000 yards and had 43 touchdown passes. He's hoping to get his team back to the playoffs after falling just short a season ago.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 1. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down, Bengal.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 more there and another first down.
11 empty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. In motion goes the tight end. This one complete to Yoshivas. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. That is caught. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here we go.
Cincinnati.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
11. Hey, Kent.
Here's Burrow. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bengals. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And to say that this is a big spot is the classic understatement. It's a ton of pressure on this rookie quarterback as he gets to play right away. And let's face it, he's trying to take in every moment from his first start, but at the same time, he's got to focus on what's in front of him.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Again, they turn to Ford. And down to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Sanders. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Judy, 41 yards. And the Browns are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point forthcoming. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Ready.
On play action, here's Shadur. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Let's go now. Crack all 80.
To throw is Sanders. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. These two teams all tied after one. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, let's go!
They run with 4. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Sanders to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Out of the gun here, Sanders. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Burrow will throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes after something. Let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Sanders. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
Sanders going to throw again. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Sanders. Got his man complete over the middle. That's 4. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Okay, break. Go. Ready.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Quick hitch, complete. It's 4. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
6.
Here's Sanders. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off, and it looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 7 and 5 at the 14.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Again, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, third and 2.
2 yards to go.
Now it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Finding room at midfield. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Wide open receiver, complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And this is the veteran, he's still got it, Juju Smith-Schuster. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Chiefs begin their search for a fourth straight Super Bowl appearance. They get the victory in Week 1. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He is at his best when the lights are brightest. 4 touchdown passes for him on the night. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a big factor in the first half, as evidenced by this play right here. The Cardinals with the lead in the opener at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he gets this to the 35, good for a gain of 5. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Setting up the screen for Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
That's good. 4-8. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Bengals grab it. The big fella. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half, they give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw is Sanders. Operating from the gun. Looking deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Now
the former volunteer is Dylan Sampson. But he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
A gain of 4 brings up 4th down and 1.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And the Browns, first down.
let's go now.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Pass caught by Famine. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Browns.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
11.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now it's Burrow. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
On fourth down. The punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 20. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I'm looking to repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Let's go now.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Dancing to his left. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
18 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
11 MT tape.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Yoshivas. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line.
Gun.
A gain
Cut.
of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Burrow going to keep it himself. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Give him 2 on the play there. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Bengals. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
12.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
11 empty. 11
Running right, here's Brown. Brown with his stick skills. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
On 2.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they go play action now. Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. A gain of 7 that time, second goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
11. They will toss to Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
And McPherson on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Sanders. He's going to go up top again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's good for A.
Now Sanders. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open. They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
Shamar Stewart. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the gun, a give to Brown. Oh, what a move. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
He was taken down at the
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Cincinnati.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And this one is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So now the Browns down by 2 touchdowns. Just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now second down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Here's Sanders. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Results in a 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Cincinnati, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.